Morning and welcome to a yoga session. So this session is for anybody, students, older people, people working from home or needing to just stretch their body. And as a reminder, yoga is this sort of pairing between your mind and your body, and we'll always start with that kind of relaxation part at the beginning. So make sure you're sat kind of quite tall in your seat, your heels are under your knees, and your hips are under your shoulders. And if you have got a back to your chair, you could use that chair and the bed or the floor beneath you to support your weight. If you'd like, just close your eyes, or you can just soften your gaze and look at the floor. And we're going to start by focusing on the breath. Because the breathing helps you get into how you feel in your body and also helps relax your mind. So just taking some gentle deep breaths in and out. As you breathe in, think about the oxygen filling your lungs, sending energy through your systems, and then as you breathe out, relax the shoulders away from your ears, the weight of your arms supported on your thighs, and continue to take these deep breaths. As you just mentally scan through your body, your feet, knees, hips, shoulders. How do you feel today? Relax any tension and just let go. Okay, we're next going to take quite a deep breath in together. So breathing in and then breathe out through the mouth. Blow it all away. This time breathe in, lift your shoulders up towards your ears. And breathe out, relax the shoulders down quickly as you breathe out. One more time, inhale slowly, ears, shoulders meet, and then exhale as they come back down. Okay, we'll continue to do some breathing. If you want to open your eyes now, we'll add some movement as well. So we're going to take a breath in as you look up. Stretch the front of your neck, and then breathing out as you chin to chest, back of your neck, stretch. Inhale, looking up. Exhale, looking down. Relax the shoulders whilst you do this. One last time. Inhale, look up. Press the tongue into the roof of your mouth. And then exhale, breathe out, look down. Press the tongue into the bottom of your mouth. And it stretches different muscles in your throat. Breathing in, just bring the head gently back up to the middle, and we'll do some neck stretches to the side. So without the breath this time, just bring your right ear down to your right shoulder. And we're just going to stay here and use gravity to pull, help the stretch along the left side of your neck. If you'd like to, you can tilt your chin a little towards your right shoulder. Changes the stretch in the neck. And you can stretch your left arm out away from you to intensify this. So imagine those fingertips stretching out and gravity is just working on the left side of your neck. Quite a deep stretch. And release the arm, inhale, come back up to the middle. You should feel a difference in the size of your body. We'll next do the other side. So just tilt your left ear towards your left shoulder. Use the weight of your head to stretch your right side of your neck. And then maybe just look, bring your chin towards the shoulder a little bit more. And your right arm stretching away to intensify that stretch. So do go to a point which feels a stretch for you. Obviously we've all got different neck issues and tensions where we hold a lot of tension, so just trying to relax that side of your neck. And relax the arms if you used it, bringing your head back up to the middle. We're next going to do some seated cat-cow. So cat-cow is a traditional yoga posture. We're just sitting a little bit further forward on the seat, and we're bringing our hands onto the knees if you'd like. I'm going to move slightly back so you can see me a bit better. So we make sure again we're sitting up quite tall, the crown of the head reaching up, and as we breathe in, the chest comes forward and lifts the gaze, and as we breathe out, you relax and arch the back the opposite direction. Breathing in, coming forward and through with the chest, looking up. And then breathing out, think your spine flexes back, you arch your back like a cat. Use the weight of your hands to pull you through and forward. Inhale, and then breathing out. This is cat pose, exhale. Twice more, inhale in your own breath. Reach up, and then exhale. Spine moves the opposite direction. One more time, breathing in, looking all the way up, and then exhale, come back to the middle with a neutral spine in the centre. Good. We'll next warm up some feet, so hold your left leg underneath the thigh if that's comfortable for you, and rotate your left foot one direction and the other, and then move the leg around so the knee gets a bit of warming up too, and then if you want to bring your arms into things as well, you can use your arms to rotate your hip of your left joints, everything all moving and warming up. Good. Same on the other side. Holding the left leg, toes first, one way and the opposite way, and then knee, bringing in some small circles, different directions, and then hip, using the arms to come out and round. Obviously everybody's got different issues, so don't do anything that's uncomfortable for you. That should hopefully feel quite warm. We're now going to do a sun salutation. So this is again a traditional pose in yoga to go towards the, sorry I'm just moving the sound, it's got a little bit loud. We're just doing this, tends to be in the morning facing the sun. So heels under knees, hips under shoulders. We bring the palms together at the heart in prayer position as you breathe out. And then inhale, the arms come forward as you stretch all the way up. You breathe out, bring those hands forward and down, fold from the hips, relax the head. Inhale, come up halfway to a flat back, crown reaches forward. Exhale, forward fold, back down, relax the head. Inhale, sweep the arms forward and up. Exhale, bring the palms back together at the heart. You can make this move as big as you like, so inhale, arms up, imagine a big beach ball above your head. Exhale, bring that ball forward and down to the floor. Inhale, bring just the head up halfway. Exhale, relax back down, forward fold. And then inhale, pick that ball up, take it all the way up to the sky, big stretch. And exhale, let hands come together at the heart. Once more, bigger moves maybe this time. Inhale, this is called tall mountain. Exhale, reach forward and down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway position, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, press into the feet, lift the arms, big stretch, up to the top. And exhale, relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Excellent. We're going to come up and do that position today on our feet. So I'm going to move things around. So you leave the chair to one side if you have one, or make some space. You don't actually need to have a mat. You can just do these poses on a carpet or on a floor. The chair is to the side for use in a minute, so you just need a bit of space around you. And we'll think again about the feet position, heels under the knees, not locked out knees, hips kind of shine forward and up, and the shoulders relax down, and we face the front in a quite nice relaxed way. This is called mountain pose. If you put your hands facing forward with your fingers slightly spread, it should feel quite strong. Really think about your feet, the earth beneath you kind of supporting your weight as you use your muscles to stand up tall and straight. Okay, we'll do the sun salutation from this position with breath to movement. So as you breathe in, arms sweep up, nice big stretch, tall mountain. Breathe out, bend the knees, fold forward from the hips, forward fold. Inhale, the arms stay on the legs somewhere as you come up to flat back. As you breathe out, you fold down, standing forward fold. And then inhale, arms out to the side, sweep them, arms stamp into the feet, all the way up, stretch. And palms come down to the heart. So it feels much stronger on the legs, standing up. We'll do this together. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, arms out to the sides, bend from the hips, forward fold, all the way down. Inhale, halfway, flat back. Exhale, release and fold, head relaxes down. Press into the feet, sweep the arms out to the sides, all the way up. And breathing out, palms back down to the centre of the heart. So that should have warmed up lots more muscles in your legs. If at the end of that you just want to do some ankle rolls and some of the things that we did a little bit earlier, that will help. We're next going to do a position called chair pose. So you bring your toes together with a slight gap between your heels, and you're thinking about pressing your legs together more than when we were in a standing position a minute ago. You can use the chair for support, so that you're standing close enough to the chair, and as you breathe in, you stay where you are. As you breathe out, you sit back on an imaginary chair. As you breathe in, standing up, and as you breathe out, imaginary sit down. If you want to bring the arms in as well, breathe in, keep arms go up, and you keep your seat where it is. And breathing out, arms come back past your body to your sides into kind of airplane position. Breathe in, arms sweep forward and up. If you want to, you keep your legs bent. Breathe out, airplane arms. And then breathe in, arms forward, straighten the legs, tall mountain. And breathe out, palms to the heart as we stood at the sun salutation. So that's quite strong in the legs. We can add on to that a little bit more. So you can either keep bending the knees, so bend them with your arms out like this. This is an airplane chair, and then come up if it feels too uncomfortable, but the more difficult version is to stay exhale and then inhale, keep the legs sitting back in a chair. You're aiming to lift your chest up and your arms up. And what we're going to do this time, if you want to, for the exhale, is come up on your toes as your arms go back and back on your heels as your arms come up. So this is very strong into your quads and your hamstrings, the tops of your legs and your feet. If you didn't want to do any of the heels and toes, just sit in the chair, hold the chair, and this is a good stretch for the back of your legs. Okay, breathe out to prepare. Breathe in, think up, lift the sternum. Breathe out, sit back down in a chair. Breathe in, stay seated, lift the arms up, chest lifts. Breathe out, arms come down past your sides, behind you. Inhale, lift the arms up. This time, exhale, arms go back, come up on your toes. Inhale, heels down, arms up, chest up, gaze up. Exhale, toes, arms go back. Inhale, heels go down, arms go up, and then exhale one last time. You might welcome that shake in the legs, the muscles, makes you feel alive. Inhale, heels down, stretching all the way up, straighten the legs, and then exhale, hands come down to the heart. So that was quite an advanced chair position, which feels strong in the legs. So if you wanted to, you can just give that, the muscles you just used, a bit of a wake up slap, and thinking about, feeling a bit more comfortable after that, because it was quite an advanced stretch. The next pose we're going to do is tree, a balancing pose. So some yoga poses are movement with breath, and some are sort of more static, and some are balanced. So if you wanted to use the back of the chair to help with your balance, place all of the weight into the leg that's closer to the back of the chair. And then we're going to turn the opposite knee out to the side and place the sole of the foot somewhere on the calf, or even with the toes on the floor if you prefer. Or you can grab hold of the foot and place it in the inner thigh. The only place not good to put it is right on your knee joint. You can keep hold of the chair, or you can bring your hands up to your shoulders or to prayer position. Again, keep a soft gaze so that you can focus and try and stay balanced. Don't worry if you fall. You're thinking about pushing the outer foot in towards that leg, and the leg is nice and strong, and meeting it back. And if you feel steady, you can bring in the arms up like the branches of a tree, with a strong trunk meeting the floor. Keep breathing, relax the shoulders. Well done. And then as you breathe out, next out breath, the arms come down and you can let go of that leg. And we'll try tree on the other side. Again, if you want to turn around so that your arm is on the other chair and your leg is always the leg closest to your support. You could use a wall to support you, but we're going to do the opposite leg. So imagine that leg nice and tall, like a tree trunk. The opposite foot is now going to the knee turns out to the side, and we place either the toes on the floor, the sole of the foot on the calf, or the sole of the foot on the inner thigh. Think tall up at the standing leg, and then balanced in our shoulders and our hips. We can bring the hands in prayer position. When you feel steady, keep a gaze at something on the wall in front of you, or softly at the floor, trying to focus. And then if you feel steady, you can bring the arms out to the sides and up like the branches of your tree. Now all trees look slightly different. Please find a version that feels comfortable for you. It is a challenge, it's a balance, but you're trying to stay strong and steady. Don't worry if you fall, just come back down, bring the palms back down, bring the foot back down, and have a little go. Try, and if you are holding the pose, use the breath, stay steady. Inhale, and then exhale. Relax the arms, relax the foot, and then shake out both legs. Again, some ankle rolls. Quite challenging stretch, and yeah, it feels very much like you're not doing very much, you're not moving a lot, but it's very strong, using lots of the muscles of the body. Okay, we're going to next do a shoulder stretch, and again this can be on the back of the chair or on a wall. We're just simply going to put a hand on the back of the chair and step the feet, so we're folding from the hips, we're walking our feet back until we get a nice stretch into the shoulders. So it should feel quite an opening for the chest, across the front of the chest. And as you breathe in, you're sending the breath down into your abdomen, filling up your lower abdomen, and then breathing out. You might relax down a little bit further. Breathing in, feel that breath. Feel all the way up, expand the muscles of your back expanding out, and then exhaling. If you wanted to, you could bring your feet, hands towards the floor next. And again, this standing forward fold. This is an inversion, which in yoga is very good for, well, just life. It's very good to have your brain underneath your heart. So keep the knees bent, relax the head if possible. Your torso should be kind of resting towards your thighs, and you're trying to relax the back of the neck. You might want to nod your head, yes, shake your head, no, and the arms can just dangle as you use the weight of your upper body almost to kind of stretch out your lower body. And we'll next gradually unfurl. So on an in-breath, press into the feet and imagine sort of growing taller. Straightening the legs, unravelling, coming up vertical. Lower back first, and the middle back, upper back, and last of all, your head. So make sure you take some deep breaths after being upside down. It can be a bit of a head rush to come back to standing after having your head below your heart. So yeah, it's very good for us to have the brain being refreshed with lots of new oxygen and blood in that way. Okay, we're next going to come back to a seat. I'm going to stay a little bit further back from you. So we'll do some stretches to finish before we do a relaxation. So the next pose we're going to do is called seated pigeon. So we're going to bring, we're sitting on the edge of the chair or on the bed, wherever you are. And we're going to bring our left foot up so that it's resting on the right leg somewhere. Okay, so If this feels uncomfortable for you, you can stretch your right leg out so it's a bit straighter, further away from you. Ideally, you've got foot on the floor and you've got this cross-legged position. Next, we're going to breathe in, lengthen, and then we're going to breathe out. We're going to put our left hand through the gap between your legs, and then lean forward, okay? So we're aiming for a nice flat back. It will feel a stretch into your left hip and your left thigh. Our arms are feeling relaxed and dangling. We're again just using the weight of our upper body to stretch a muscle in our lower body, our left hip. If it's too much, you can just come back up a little bit. Obviously, finding a place that's a stretch for you, okay, it's quite important. Well, next, just cross the left leg over the right, and we're going to do a pose on this side. So we just did that pigeon, and then this next pose is eagle, so a couple of birds, these two poses. So our left leg's over our right. We're going to put our left arm under our right arm. So bring that arm underneath. We can then put our hands on our shoulders, or you can do a double bind. Now this does depend on the length of your arms and the flexibility of your arms. This double bind, elbows cross, then wrists cross to the palms of your hands come together whilst your legs are crossed, and it does feel quite restrictive. You've got to imagine that you're like an eagle on a perch. Okay, as you breathe in, your elbows come up, and then as you breathe out, elbows come down towards your knees that are crossed as well. One more time, inhale. It's a back bend as well. Exhale. Last time, inhale, stay where you are, lift the elbows. And then exhale, unravel the arms, unravel the legs. And that's quite, again, an asymmetrical stretch, good for our brains to use different sides of the body. Let's do pigeon on the right side. So, right heel comes up over the left knee or onto the left thigh. Straighten the left leg if you would prefer, finding an angle that works for you. And we're going to sit up tall, breathe in, and then breathe out, lean, fold forward. Trying to keep a flat back. Our right hand can come down through that gap if you want. It is a strong stretch in our right hip. Trying to relax any tension in the jaw, in the shoulders, and the neck. And again, just using gravity to find a stretch into your right thigh and your right hip. Trying to relax on the out breath. And then next inhale brings you back up. Just sit up tall. And we'll then cross the right leg over the left. And we'll do eagle pose on this side. So our left arm goes under the right arm this time. Yeah. Hands can come to the shoulders if that's easy. It should feel quite a tight, cross-legged, crossed-armed position. If you wanted to try for the double bind, you're crossing the wrist as well. Breathe out. Breathe in, elbows lift. You might look up. Breathe out, elbows come down towards the knees. Inhale, lift, back bend slightly as you look up. Exhale, lower, relax the head down. One last inhale as you lift the elbows. And then exhale, unravel the arms, unravel the legs. And that should feel, yeah, quite a difference in different sides of the body. I'm just moving forward so you can see a bit better. So we will just do one more big important move after we've done a lot of stretches. So I'm going to breathe in, arms come out to the side. And then breathe out, right arm over left. Give yourselves a cuddle. You could do that move as well. Inhale, spread your arms out, stretch out, take up space in the world, and then exhale, the opposite arm underneath, and give yourself a cuddle on that side. Inhale, one more big stretch, and then exhale. We can just do a relax forward in this seated position. Again, if this isn't relaxing for you, you can put your arms on your thighs and relax your head. Almost use your arms as like a pillow for your head. Or you're relaxing your head down, then this is a seated forward fold. It's really good for your nervous system, for your breathing. Feeling that air expand your back as your lungs fill up, because you've got to literally lift the back of your body in this position. You listen to the sound of your breath, and then we will slowly again rise up back to a seat, very slowly. Take breaths if you need to on the way up, almost stacking each vertebra on top of each other as you come back up to a vertical position. Okay, this last part of a yoga practice is always about relaxing. If you wanted to put socks on or a jumper, or even some people might put a blanket over them or a duvet, just to feel more relaxed. And if you did want to lie down rather than sit in a chair, that's absolutely fine. So we're going to really relax the legs out in front of you. So the feet might just be pointing out to the sides, wherever feel comfortable for your legs. You can again use the back of the chair, or if you are lying down, the earth beneath your back to support you, and your palms need to face up, whether you're sat up or on the backs of your thighs, or if you're lying down, bring your arms slightly out to the sides. We definitely are going to close the eyes for this. So come into a real relaxed position. Okay, the weight of all of your limbs is kind of sinking down into the earth. And the only movement is the soft, gentle rise and fall of your chest as you breathe in and you breathe out. And we're going to do a slow body scan. So we're going to start with the feet. Really think about the muscles that you've used and stretched in your feet, your ankles. As you breathe in, you're sending them new fresh oxygen, new blood, and then as you breathe out, you're relaxing them and trying to sort of let go. Same for your lower legs. Inhale and exhale, relax. That feeling of relaxation spreading up through your knees to your thighs, the big muscles that we've stretched in lots of ways. We're trying to get them to relax and feel warm. Carry on thinking up through your hips, your lower back, gradually through your middle back, your shoulder blades, and the top of your back and your neck. Just the gentle, natural curve of your spine is being maintained as you relax. And your main central nervous system sending messages up and down. There's nothing to get in the way. Everything is smooth and relaxed. Next, think about your fingers, the front and the back of your palms and your wrists. Inhale energy and then exhale relaxation. Same for the lower arms. Some big stretches and twists we've done today. So inhale and exhale, relax the elbows, the upper arms, the shoulders. So you should feel at this stage that your arms and your legs are all very heavy and very relaxed. And last of all, think about the back of your neck. And then over the top of your head to your temples and your forehead. No tension. Soften around the eyes and the cheekbones. Relax the jaw. Make sure you're not clenching any your teeth or any muscles anywhere in your body. Everything is softly, gently relaxing. And the only thing you think about is the breath coming in and the breath going out, and how your body feels. Try not to let any thoughts come into your head distract you, so it might be you've got a lot on and start thinking about the list or what's coming up next. Just let go of those thoughts for the moment. You don't need to do anything. Just right now, the most important thing is to relax. You decided to spend some time looking after yourself, so put everything else on hold. Just think about your breath, your body, and just where you are right now. So at this stage, some people like to stay in this pose, and if you want to, you can pause the video and stop and just stay relaxing. But yeah, we do need to finish after a relaxation, so take a deeper breath in. Slow, steady inhalation, and then just wiggle your fingers and toes. And next inhale brings a little bit more energy in, and you might just stretch or move your arms a little bit, and your knees and your legs. And then the next inhale might make you sit up a bit taller and open your eyes. As an exhale, relax your shoulders away from your ears. And we'll finish with some rainbows. So bring the palms together at your heart. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, arms come out to the side, and imagine them painting a rainbow above your head. It is a bit cheesy, but it is good. So palms together. Inhale, A long, smooth exhale, paint that rainbow. Imagine that smile above your head. Beautiful colours. One last rainbow. Inhale. Exhale. Stretch the fingers out. Stretch the arms. Excellent. Well done. Namaste. Fantastic yoga today.